Match number 27 of the Tata IPL 2024. We are coming to the end of the rivalry week. It's Super Saturday, only one game today, and I have Kushank with me. Kushank, it's between the Punjab Kings and the Rajasthan Royals once again at the Mullanpur. How important is this game, especially for both the sides, because they have lost the last game?
Yeah, both the sides have lost the last games, but the performances have been brilliant in the recent past. And in general, Punjab Kings would be high on the confidence of the two big players. Somehow, they found Ashutosh Sharma and Shashank turned out to be the right Shashank for them. And RRR, a brilliant team, any which ways, a brilliantly stacked batting lineup, and the bowling is there as well. So it will be a cracker of a game.
Yeah, cracker of a game, and this team has a lot of history, and that's the reason why they have been set in the rivalry week. We'll come slowly and steadily into what this team and their skill set lies about. We'll start proceedings with the head-to-head between Rajasthan Royals and Punjab Kings. Starting with the head-to-head, Kushang at Punjab versus Rajasthan. 26 games they have faced each other in the IPL history. 11 towards the Punjab Kings, 15 towards the Rajasthan Royals. And Mullanpur has been an okay ground, a small ground, run scoring of a venue. How both teams will fancy at the stadium, especially both the teams like batting deep.
Yeah, both of them are absolutely brilliantly stacked, as I said. And if Punjab Kings have their top order firing, I think they'll be a heck of a team to compete with. The bowling lineup is absolutely brilliant still when you look at it, with Rabada, Arshdeep, Harpreet Brar doing as well they are. And Rajasthan, I genuinely cannot find any problems with them at the moment. They just need to be able to convert their ability, which they have to an extent this season. And I think Nandre Berger will come back in for Keshav Maharaj, and that bowling lineup looks absolutely brilliant. If Bolt fires, you are in the pits straight away. And if he doesn't get you, then you have Ashwin and Chahal in the middle to do the job, and the batting is scary as well to look at with Riyan Parag in the form that he's in.
Absolutely, but last game we saw Kuldeep Sen, a new addition. He has kept somebody like a Sandeep Sharma out of the side. It would be a headache for them to choose between the two of them.
Yeah, but I still feel that you back Sandeep Sharma. I mean, he's done excellently well in the recent past. He's bowled the difficult overs, the death overs for you, and he's come out on top more often than not. Kuldeep Sen did do well as well. That is another thing that you can look at. I mean, you can use him as an impact substitute if at all you're not looking at Nandre Berger, even though I think he's been brilliant up top and I think he should be played. You go with the winning combination. Kuldeep Sen was good, but I mean, when players are performing the way they are, some of them might have to wait for their chances, and you just continue with the winning combination and continue with your winning run.
Absolutely. You need to continue with your winning combination. Similarly, Punjab needs to come back hard. And how important is it? The captain has to fire, be it with the captaincy, be it with the bat. Shikhar Dhawan needs to fire now.
Yup, absolutely. Crunch time now. You're done with a third or a bit more of the IPL now, and not only Shikhar Dhawan. I think there is a lot of pressure on him because Johnny Bairstow hasn't done a lot this time around again. So I think he should be replaced. This is not like a 20-25 game season that you keep on giving them chances and then see how it pans out. I think it is time to take the action for them. Let Johnny Bairstow be sat on the bench, bring someone else in, and open with Prab Simran. Maybe go for an attacking approach because they do bat deep as we've seen, and yeah, that could be the key to changing their fortunes.
Could be, yes, that could be a combination because we have seen lately Johnny not performing. One of the games he performed at Ahmedabad, then again back to square one, so that could be a concern. Perhaps Simran, we have seen before, he can be opening up the order. Update about Liam Livingston needs to be seen as well to see if they can stabilize the middle order. It's time we straight away move on to the pitch report of the Mullanpur Stadium. So, Kushan, two matches have been played here. One time the team batting first has been victorious, which is Sunrise Hyderabad. The other time the team batting second has been victorious, which was the Punjab Kings right at the beginning against the Delhi Capitals. Toss as well, 1-1. So, what is the right thing at the stadium? Batting first, you're defending targets. Bowling first, you're chasing targets as well. So, is it that you need to back your strengths and go according to your strength?
I mean, either team at this stage would be looking to chase a target. The kind of batting lineup that these two teams have, especially Punjab, rather, in my opinion, with the power that they have at the end, it does not seem like even if they are 15, 16 runs and over required in the last 4 or 5, they are faced at all. The way Shashank and Ashutosh have played, I mean, yes, the kind of role that they play, they can blow hot, blow cold, might not perform at times, but they'd be high on confidence. And Punjab would surely be looking to chase and back their bowling lineup to get the job done initially for them. RR can do either. To be very honest, the bowling lineup is one of the best that they have in the competition. You have players for the power play, you have players for the death bowling, and in the middle as well. all bases are covered. So on the given day, no matter what Rajasthan are doing, they get the things right, they'll win the game. That is not at all a point of contention. For Punjab, they'd be looking to chase for sure. Defending a score might not be their forte. With Harshal might travel on a given day,
Yeah.
Arshdeep can travel as well. But when they have big hitters like the ones they do at the moment, I think they prefer to have a score in front of them and then chase it down.
Yeah, rightly said. You said about Ashutosh Sharma, you said about Shashank Singh. When they got good enough deliveries, they showed their skill set. I guess both of the batsmen played around 20 deliveries. Similar day before yesterday, if I speak about a little bit about your side as well, Dinesh Karthik, he got enough deliveries at the Wankhede Stadium. He got you runs. Keeping aside the result, if he wouldn't have been at the crease, I think 180, 185 would have been a difference rather than 197. So that's similarly, if you are chasing, you need to have the set batting order. Is that something Punjab Kings needs to see? Because at the end, we have seen twice. One time against the Gujarat Titans, they went across the line and been victorious. It was very close. Ashutosh and Shashank were there as well. Similarly, against the Sunrise Hyderabad, they fell short of one stroke away, and it was once again them. So, do they need to look into the batting order and see, like, can we send anyone among these two at number 4 and number 5 potentially?
My opinion with players like these are let them be where they are and not take them either up or down the order. They are feeling good in that position. They are doing well. Let them be there. Their job is to play 4, 5, 6 overs and not more than that. Not be an anchor or something of that sort. Let them be there. But what Punjab needs to fix is the top order issue that they have. The openers are not firing. Shikhar Dhawan hasn't been at his best. The strike rate is not that good, and Bairstow has not fired at all. So I think that is where the issue lies. If there is some impetus from the top order, this lower order becomes even more effective because they've fallen short by just very little, 2 runs, if I'm not wrong, in the last game that they played. So when you get a little bit more from the top order, this would look a very deadly kind of a batting lineup, and that
Yeah.
is where Punjab's problem lies.
Absolutely, 100% agreed, and I couldn't agree more when it comes to Punjab and their problems this season so far. It's time to move on to the schedules for both the sides. Starting with the Punjab Kings schedule, the home side today, and they had lost their last game as we spoke about against Sunrise Hyderabad. Now they face the Rajasthan Royals, and then they go potentially to face the Mumbai Indians. Two back-to-back games, both at the Mullanpur Stadium. Do you see any of the games? Both of them are definitely tough. Can they get 2 points out of either of them?
I am thinking unlikely. The kind of form that both teams have shown, it's been absolutely brilliant. Mumbai Indians are back to what they do best: lose 3 or 4 games and then surprise everyone. They'll end up
Yeah,
winning the IPL as well. You never know, but I don't think Punjab would be on the right side here. Rajasthan are just too good a team on paper. Again, as I said, all bases covered. You have Butler, who's just struck form, and then you have Jaiswal, who is due. You have Riyan Parag in absolutely brilliant form, Samson in brilliant form. Your finishers are doing the job for you. Your opening bowlers are doing it. Your middle order bowlers are doing it. Everything is absolutely clicking. They did lose the last game. It was due to that one last over where
yeah.
Tewadia just got them over the line, but I think most of the bases are covered. Rajasthan should be a very, very difficult encounter, and I think they should get over the line. Rajasthan and Mumbai as well. It's starting to click for them, and when they are in form, very hard to stop them.
So you're seeing a couple of tough fixtures for Punjab Kings to get 2 points at their own den. That is pretty much bold, and I think I agree with you. Going to their opponents, which is the Rajasthan Royals, lost the last game at their home against the Gujarat Titans, as you said. Tewatia and Rashid Khan pulled things off. Now they face Punjab Kings at home. Then they travel to the Kolkata Knight Riders at the Eden Gardens. That is one hell of a game, I must tell you.
Yeah, that is a mouth-watering contest. If there was ever one, two powerfully stacked teams, I feel this should be a relatively easier game for them. The Punjab King games that they have today, but that you've seen that Punjab Kings have heavily relied upon the last 2 or 3 batters in their order to get them even close. And
Yeah.
if the Rajasthan bowling lineup being as experienced as they are, they can get their number. I think it would be a fairly one-sided contest, but the KKR game could be an absolute thriller. As I said, KKR are stacked brilliantly as well with power hitters from top to bottom, brilliant bowling lineup. It could be a clash of the Titans, I must say, and that could be a very interesting one.
Absolutely. It should be a belter at the Eden Gardens. But today as well, you said about Punjab not having that advantage. But what if Punjab chases? We can see an even Stevens game.
And then that is given that the top order has to fire. You cannot rely upon the
Yeah.
same two guys always to get you out of seemingly impossible situations. And I think if Bairstow is playing, which don't think he should, but if Bairstow is playing, he has to put in a performance. The middle order needs to stand up finally because there is not enough done and too much being left for the lower order batsmen or the finishers to get the job done. And that is where Punjab Kings need to improve if they need to beat this Rajasthan team.
Yeah, if Besto is watching, or Besto must be thinking, who is my new ball bowlers I'm going to face? It's going to be Trent Bolt sharing the new ball straight up in the order, and he doesn't have good records against them. But let's focus back about Punjab Kings and the Rajasthan Royals. It's time we move on to the best match till date, and there is no brainer in this one. It was the Rahul Tewatia show at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Kushan, just like you had a smile on your face, he made it. He made his name rather in the IPL in this very game, and he made impossible look possible in that game.
Yep, he did it for the first time. Then he's done it multiple times for Gujarat Titans
Exactly.
since. He's won so many games. It was not a one-time wonder. That's what we know now. A proper player, but a brilliant game. Sharjah has historically produced quite a few brilliant games, high-scoring ones as well. So just to see him not striking it well enough, and then all the frustration, even in their own dugout, it was looking like they were turning on him, and it was not looking good for him. And all of a sudden, he produces five sixes in an over and wins the game from there. It was an
Absolutely.
absolute brilliant, a brilliant IPL game, a typical IPL game, as I must say, because you see such thing happen in IPL, and it is always wonderful to see that.
Definitely, and I think that was a treat to watch. And even the neutral fans were at their own feet and couldn't just keep move their eyes from the television. I must tell you. But we are done with the best match till date. It's time to move on to the top three players to watch out for. Starting with both the sides, six players I have with me. Punjab Kings is Shikhar Dhawan. He has to perform like we all said. Shashank Singh has been very impressive, and Rajdeep Singh, because he has started taking wickets, he needs to continue his good run to keep a spot in the World Cup playing 11 as well. Going to the opponents, even Yashasvi Jaiswal has to get amongst the runs as well. Yuzvendra Chahal had the purple cap for potentially 24 hours, then got snatched away by Boom Boom Bumrah. Not surprised about that as well. And like Trent Bolt. Talk us through these six players. Anyone you want to add out of these six players as well?
Looks pretty good, to be honest. Rajasthan, you can add the whole team. The whole team is one to watch out for. Anyone can do anything on the given day, but the threat of Bolt up top, he could dead and bury the game straight away. He takes three or four early wickets. You're always up against it. You're fighting for survival, and you're never really able to get back from that setback. So the threat of Bolt up front is huge. And then if you get through that, you have Chahal in the middle. You have to really battle between whether we take him for runs, play him out, what do we do? We take the risk of losing wickets or not. And he's wily. He's really good. The way he's bowled in the recent couple of seasons, he's been brilliant. Jaiswal is due for a big one here, in my opinion. Four,
Yeah.
5 games now that he has not performed. And I think, given the World Cup coming up, he is due for a big one. He will be determined. And I feel in the coming 2 games, he'll have a very good game now. Otherwise, for
Okay.
Punjab, as I've said, Shikhar Dhawan obviously needs to fire, but I am hoping to see someone else in place of Johnny Bairstow, which will either be the bowling looks good, so I think maybe give Riley
I
Rousseau a
think
chance.
only thing can be Prap Simran going as the opener, and you add another overseas batsman just like a Liam
Yeah,
and Sikandar
absolutely.
playing together.
Simran can open, and he's opened in the past. He's got 100 in the IPL. He's a capable enough batsman, and he's attacking as well. He'll take a bit of pressure off Shikhar Dhawan as well. And Riley Rousseau sitting in the dugout could be given a chance maybe to see potentially what he can do. Otherwise, the other
Yeah.
options that you have are including Nathan Ellis and Chris Wooks, which adds to the bowling more than the batting, and you have options like Sam Curran and Sikandar Raza already in
Correct.
your team. So that does not make a lot of sense. Maybe Rally Russo to be given a chance. And with the case of Sam Curran, I don't understand what is his position to bat. What is the role given to him? Do you want him
I
to
think
come in
number
and
four.
play a
Yeah.
yeah, but do you want him to come in and play a quick fire knock? Do you want him to come in and anchor the innings? What is the whole scenario there? Because if at all you need an anchor, that is Shikhar Dhawan for you. And the kind
Yeah.
of batting lineup with now Shashank and Ashutosh that you have, players need to go hard and go quickly. Sam Curran, I don't think has been able to do that, but curious case. That is what they need to sort out. Arshdeep has come back to form. Good for all Indian fans. And hoping that he continues the way he does, bowls up front, swings it a bit, and then at the death, he's brilliant with his Yorkers. Hopefully, he keeps to stay in his form.
Yeah. Exactly. Fingers crossed. Let's hope he does what we hope he is at his best. But we'll see what happens. Top three players to watch out for has been done. It's let's move on to the top three battles in this game. And here are the three battles I have brought out for you. Yuzvendra Chahal versus Shashank Singh. Trent Bolt versus Shikhar Dhawan. You can potentially a Johnny Besto if he plays Trent Bolt versus Johnny Besto. And a KG Rabada versus a Yashasvi Jaiswal. Three battles I have with me. Out of these three, which one are you most excited to watch out for, Kushan?
I just love to see Trent Bolt bowl in the power play. It is just poetry in motion. The way he swings the ball, always in control and always a threat. So Trent Bolt against the top three, Prab Simran, Johnny, and him, Shikhar Dhawan, will be a great battle. If they can negate that bit of threat, I think they should be able to get a good enough score. And that is where Shashank can then become a potential threat for Rajasthan because of the way he's striking the ball. If he's in too early, he's neither here nor there. You don't know what to do again. So that is exactly why Punjab needs to sort out that top order issue. And Chahal is wily. I mean, I would give him the ups for any battle that he's facing. Most of the battles he'd come out on top, just thinking well and with the guidance of Ashwin as well, who's a great thinker of the game as well.
Yeah.
I think Chahal has definitely improved as a bowler and hopefully in the World Cup prospects as well now. Rabada can be a bit hot and cold. I've seen him go for runs as well quite a few times, and all of a sudden, when you see it a couple of overs later, he's picked 2 or 3 wickets as well. So he's a genuine wicket taker. Might go for runs, but he literally buys those wickets for you, and that is what you
Yeah.
need in T20 times. That okay, I've given away 10, 15 runs, but I've got a key player out here. And I think Rabada is really good at doing that. But I'm still hoping Jaiswal comes trumps here. I need him to fire for one game, and he needs to consolidate that top order spot for the World Cup as well. So I'm hoping he does well.
Absolutely. One good game and he will get going because day before yesterday we saw Ishan Kishan getting a lot of runs against the Royal Challenge Bangalore. So if he gets going, the wicket keeper spot at the top of the order could be a problem and Jaiswal may just have to sacrifice his spot out there as well. We might see what happens. The other three battles, I'm very much looking forward to KG versus Rabada because we saw KG troubling Travis Head the last time. We might see something similar against the Yashasvi Jaiswal as well. We're done with the battles. Straight away, let's move on to the predicted playing 11. Starting with the home side, the Punjab Kings, I think this is a good playing 11 on paper. You said about a Johnny Best potentially not making it to the playing 11, but I have him as well. I have a Shashank Singh in the playing 11. Ashutosh Sharma makes my impact player list. Have your say about this playing 11? Potentially, maybe not a Harshal Patel anymore in the 11. What's your take on this one?
I think Herschel had a good enough game last time around, and I think he'll be retained. More or less, the 11 is sorted. It's just you need to see whether you go forward with Johnny Bairstow or not. That is my only thought that I have in mind. If you drop him, I think you have enough options available. As I said, Riley Russo could be a potential option who could either play number 3 or 4. Prab Simran can then open. And one other thought that I just had in mind was we've seen so many teams experiment with the batting orders. Why not Punjab Kings try Sam Curran as an opener and just set him free? You go and attack the power play, takes
Do you
pressure off.
fancy both the left-handers opening together?
I don't think that should be a huge issue. If you are capable enough, these matchups make little sense in the end of the day. Left hand, right hand does not matter. If it's a good enough batter, why not? Narayan has done the job for KKR. Maybe Sam Curran does it for them and takes a bit of pressure off of Shikhar Dhawan as well, and then he can build a proper innings there. And if not, you're going down that path. Prab Simran is a normal opener. You can put him up the order and try Riley Russo in the middle and see what he can do because he's an explosive batsman. That is the only issue that I have with the 11, Johnny based on not performing, and see if you can kind of rekindle the batting lineup by dropping him and getting another player in.
Could be. That's a good point you mentioned. We will see what happens today at the toss. Does Shikhar Dhawan make any changes? We will see.
That gives
But going to their
Jitesh
opponents,
Sharma,
yeah,
that would give Jitesh Sharma a bit more time as well, which I think he needs. You're sending him in a situation, and that has become a
could,
second nature
could,
now.
yeah.
Just quick shots and all of that. I think he needs a proper time and innings to get back on into
Agreed.
form.
This one I absolutely agreed because I think Jitesh needs more deliveries as well. He's a good batsman, just like I mentioned before as well about a Rinku Singh. He's a good enough batsman. You need to give enough deliveries to him as well, but not just a finisher.
Not typecast them as a finisher. Yes, for sure.
Absolutely. Going to their opponents, which is the Rajasthan Royals, set 11. No changes for them. I have a Kuldeep Sen because if you are taking 3 wickets, you need to be part of the 11. But you're saying Sandeep Sharma back into the 11. Similarly, Andre Berger as your impact player straight away into your 11 as well.
The Nandre Burger shout, I think it depends upon whether you're batting or bowling first, in my opinion. You're batting first, you can then play according to the situation. If you maybe lost a few wickets, then Robin Powell does the job either side. He can bowl a bit, he can bat explosively at the end. But if you're batted well enough, I think Nandre Burger would be the fair shout for me. Robin Powell has not gotten a chance yet, has he?
Yeah,
So I
no, he
think Burger
hasn't
has
yet.
done he's done exceptionally well. He's been brilliant in the power play as well, and he's bowled, as I said, the tough overs. He's played very short. kind of sample space for him, but he's risen up the ranks beautifully. And I think when a
Absolutely.
player is in form, you don't leave him out, you don't fix something that is not broken. Kuldeep Sen, okay, you changed the combination last time around. He did well enough, but you still lost the game. So I would still think of just going with my set 11 and let the players do the job that they were doing and not try and mess it up at last moment. You've done brilliantly.
Okay.
You won 4 games on the bounce, so no need to just try something different here.
Okay, so you're still sticking to somebody like a Sandeep Sharma replacing a Kuldeep Sen. That's your only change for the Rajasthan Royals, right?
Mandragorkar would be my impact player.
Yeah, absolutely. That's fair point. Okay, we are done with the predicted playing 11 as well. It's time we move on to the predictions time now. Match number 27, rivalry week, Super Saturday, Punjab versus Rajasthan at the Mullanpur Stadium. Kushank, where is it heading towards? Both the teams need 2 points. Is it going to the pink side or is it going to the Punjab Kings end?
I'd say 80-20 to Rajasthan, no matter what they do. Rajasthan, if they're defending, still good enough. If they're chasing, can be very lethal as well. The one missing link that they had, Rian Parag, they found him as well now. He is in
Absolutely.
exceptional form, and some of the ball striking that he has, it's beautiful to watch as well. So I think 99% of the base is covered for Rajasthan. Very, very good team. I don't really see them losing this one at least, and I'm pretty sure they're qualifying as well. One of the teams to beat in the tournament, and I'm going for Rajasthan on this one.
So he's going for Rajasthan Royals. He says 80-20 towards the Rajasthan Royals. That's a bold prediction, but not surprised because this team has been exceptional this season. It's just one odd game they lost against the Gujarat Titans, but a team to beat. He mentioned. He also says that definitely into the playoffs, and I couldn't agree more with that. Thank you so much, Kushang. Match number 27. Here it is done, ladies and gentlemen. It's a fantastic game between Punjab Kings and the Rajasthan Royals at Mullanpur Stadium. Don't forget to subscribe to the Fifth Umpire. Press the bell icon as well. Till then, thank you so much and bye bye.